I'm not saying you can't lose a lot of body fat the first week. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Jay Shane, the Keto Road. We here with another React video. Today, does keto have side effects? Let's find out. Let's get into it. Let's do it. This video is from Science Insider. It's got 721 views. So without further ado, here is the video.
Step aside, Atkins. There's a new fad diet in town. The ketogenic diet, or keto for short. Celebrities like Halle Berry, Kourtney Kardashian, and Vanessa Hudgens all swear by it. And if losing weight is your goal, keto works. It's proven to help you shed pounds fast.
This is true. If you want to lose weight, keto works. It's facts.
But there's more to this diet than meets the eye. Keto basically replaces carbs with fat. A typical keto diet looks like this: 70% fat, 25% protein, and 5% carbohydrate.
They're pretty good. They're being very generous with the fat to protein ratio. I respect that. Not that higher fat's bad, people. Calm down. But I respect their ratios.
Hydrates. It's a drastic change from the diet that the USDA recommends for most Americans, which is less than 30% fat, 20 to 35% protein, and at least 50% carbs. And it's a significant change for your body's metabolism too.
That is very true. A lot of people don't understand, like, one of the key differences between like a ketogenic diet and like going paleo or going vegan or going, if it's your macros, is that when you're on a ketogenic diet, it's a metabolic switch, right? Like your body is processing fat for ATP more predominantly than carbohydrates for ATP. It's just like a whole other thing. And then your body gets efficient at using ketone bodies, beta-hydroxybutyrate. It is a complete metabolic switch. So that is actually a 100% great point. 100% great point.
Usually, when you eat carbs, like a starchy potato, enzymes in your mouth, stomach, and small intestines break them down into a form of sugar energy called glucose, which your brain and body use for fuel.
Facts.
So when you first skip out on carbs, the first couple days you might experience some strong sugar cravings.
That's not a good thing. I think it's interesting how people... So yeah, that could be a good side effect, actually. Carbohydrate withdrawals. Your body's it's not just like the sugar for fuel. It's more of the dopamine response, because your body's going to start using ketones very quickly. The brain actually really enjoys ketone bodies as fuel, fat as fuel. So I don't necessarily it's a lack of glucose in terms of energy. I think it's a lack of dopamine that sugar gives. And I think also electrolytes. A lot of people get really upset and tired because they suck at balancing their electrolytes.
That's because your body is switching gears from burning carbohydrates to the only energy it has left, fat. Once you're burning fat regularly, you'll see those pounds start to melt away. Depending on your weight, you might lose up to 3.5 pounds within that first week.
Okay, he's generalizing, so let me break it down for you in an honest way. My dog's barking. Weight loss, the first week of keto is generally going to be water. Why? Because you're losing electrolytes, you're also losing water, and and carbs retain water molecules. So when the carbs go away, the water goes away. When the water goes away, the electrolyte goes away. Which is why it's important, even more so, to get electrolytes in the very first couple weeks. I'm not saying you can't lose a lot of body fat the first week, especially because fat tends to be super satiating. Understand that keto doesn't make it to where you don't have to be in a caloric deficit to burn body fat. What it does do is, due to metabolic functioning and the way that you process fats as fuel, you burn more calories naturally throughout the day using fat as fuel predominantly instead of carbohydrates. And so you get a better caloric burn throughout the day, so it creates a bigger deficit, which means you can lose weight faster. But it's also more satiating. It's easier to eat less calories on a high-fat diet from a hunger signaling standpoint. If you have an eating disorder, though, it's a little bit more tricky than that. But point is, don't get excited. 3.5 pounds doesn't necessarily need to be all fat. 1% of your weight per week is great. So if you get on keto and you only lose 1 pound that first week, and you keep losing 1 pound every week, and you weigh 100 to 150 pounds, or if you lose 2 pounds a week and you weigh over 200 pounds, you're doing great.
As you burn more fat, levels of insulin, the fat-storing hormone, will drop significantly. This triggers your kidneys to release large amounts of sodium into the blood, which can actually lead to a common side effect known as the keto flu. Many keto dieters report symptoms like nausea, headaches, dizziness, muscle cramps, and low energy levels.
Again, kidneys dumping, electrolytes, you need more. You need to get more salt in so your kidneys don't feel like they need to do that. So make sure you're getting in your potassium, magnesium, you're getting plenty of sodium, or you're going to feel like poo-poo. Last time I did keto, I didn't have any keto flu at all.
But most of these symptoms will only occur within the first couple weeks of starting the diet.
Or not at all.
After the first month, the scales will look better. But some of that lost weight isn't actually fat.
Hey!
It's just water.
See, I like this video. They're actually making good points.
Because some of the carbs you metabolized include glycogen, which retains water and therefore helps keep you hydrated. As a result, you're likely to pee more often, which will lower your sodium levels even more.
Veggies, avocados, and pork rinds are the key to retaining fluids. Just saying. You didn't hear it from me.
Leading to dehydration, constipation or diarrhea, and bad breath. Once you're a couple months in, you might hit the notorious keto plateau.
The keto plateau.
It's a common term in the keto community. It refers to when people find it progressively harder to continue to lose more weight. One study, for example, found that overweight people lost an average of 15 pounds in the first month, another 11 pounds over the next 2 months, but after that, they saw no change in body weight, despite sticking to the keto diet.
I'm curious to see what he's going to say is the reason, and then I'm going to blow your freaking minds.
At this point, many people will just quit keto. That's why researchers often find it so hard to study the long-term effects of the diet. But as it turns out, there's one group that typically sticks to keto for a really long time. It's unclear why, but keto is proven to reduce the symptoms of epilepsy.
Oxidative stress on the brain, inflammation, all that jazz. Again, nutritional therapist, not a doctor.
And studies show that epileptic children who stay on a very restricted keto diet for several years can suffer from kidney stones, high cholesterol, and bone fractures.
Okay, couple things to look at. Epilepsy patients were over 80% fat. They were not doing the nutritional ketosis that we're talking about. Most epileptic. Also, there's a lot of things to say. Why kidney stones? What kind of proteins were they eating? Were they stressed? What kind of carbohydrates were they eating? This chick is eating kale and bell pepper and drinking orange juice. I don't see any meat. I see no bioavailable proteins. I see nothing that's going to help with calcium, right? Are they taking collagen? Are they drinking bone broth? Also, yeah, there's so many. I would need to see an actual controlled study on this. This is nuts.
But a typical keto diet won't be nearly as strict.
Oh, I love this video. He's beating me to it, or I'm beating him to it. I'm sorry.
And if you want to try keto, you should talk to your doctor first.
Yes, but if they say no, ask why. And if it's a dumb reason, make your own decision.
In the meantime,
I'm just saying.
Go ahead and get that bread. And remember, the best diet is a balanced one of fat, protein, and yes, even carbs.
The real question is what is your balance of carbs that needs to be to make you optimal? For some people, that's 10 grams a day. For some people, that's up to 50. For some people, that's 100. It varies. But all in all, good video. I liked it. I'm here for it. I thought that he actually was very honest. I felt like he covered everything properly like he should. I think that there was a little bit of nuances that could have been more explained, but this was more of those infomercial kind of videos, so I liked it. All right, guys, what did you think of the video? Let me know. Put your comments in the comment section below. Tag a video that you want me to react to in it. I don't watch a lot of keto videos, so there's going to be a lot of good blind reactions from me. It can be body image, body positivity, ketogenic, whatever you want it to be. Tag me in it. I will react to it blindly and record it for you all. All right, guys, I love y'all. Till next time.